front of me. It's a tiny little box. Can they tell how tiny it is? With a tiny little phone. In fact, that is a 2.45-inch smartphone. And the other thing you notice immediately is the Battlefield 3 image on the front. Well, you can see it's chopped off on the side. This obviously not a mobile game and probably not approved by Battlefield or the developers to be used on this box, though maybe that's why they chopped it off. No lawsuit. We didn't use the D. We got to the L. Battlefield 3. This phone is crazy, okay? This is $83, $84. I bought it off Amazon. It claims to be waterproof, anti-fall, and dust-proof as well. And it's all in this tiny little package. Now, the brand name, as far as the listing on Amazon, is Hip-Hip-Hip-Hip-Hip?
Keep up anonymous?
I'm gonna put it in the description. What else does it say on it? All right, the only specs are on the bottom here. Model J5 Plus, 3G WCDMA, 2100 megahertz, and GSM 850, 900, 1900. Okay, cool, let's open this up. Oh, I said it was gonna be tiny. Look at this, a little screen protector included, and this is the phone. Oh, wow, look at that. Little rugged thing there. Now, it does have a screen cover. I'm gonna remove that, here you go. Now the screen is kind of gross looking. Look at this. There, look at that. Filthy. Is this the power switch up top? That looks like the power switch. Volume up and down there. On the bottom, you have this covered portion where your headphones and your micro USB go. All right, here's some regular size phones. Pixel, look at that. Fits right in there. 7 Plus. Oh my. Now this is kind of weird. On the back, there's a plate with some writing on it. Can you see this, Jack? It's like this subtle little writing on there, but it's mirrored. YSFEN. I mean, that doesn't really, can't even really say that. What is the significance of that? I don't know. In the top corner there, I see a little tiny camera, which I do not expect much of. Also in the box, some paperwork, a user manual. We built our handset to give user what we believe user really want. So they've also included micro USB cable, I assume. Yes, there you go. You can charge it up. A screwdriver. You don't see that every time. I guess you can open this up. Maybe we should. I didn't expect to be doing this immediately, but why not? Am I gonna break this before I even turn it on? Well, how do you get a SIM card in here? The SIM card is inserted into the back. Press the knob and open the battery cover off. There's no knob and battery cover off. You have to split the case open to get the SIM card into here. Check this out. So there's just like a little indent there, and you'll put your flathead in and kind of like split the casing like that, and it'll pop off. Okay, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. They don't say to do that, but that's essentially what you have to do. And then from within there, you can remove the battery, and you have 2 SIM card slots. Look, they jam-packed it in there, and also a micro SD card slot. All right, now I'm gonna put this part back on because I don't need to put a SIM card in right now. Okay. It's the ones in the back that are actually the structural screws, and the ones on the front are just for show, these little tiny ones, so it matches the back. And the reason I'm guessing they don't have them installed when you first open the phone is because they know you're gonna have to crack it open to put the SIM card in, so save you the time having to remove them. All right, the phone itself. What are we dealing with here? What are we working with? Let's try to boot it up. Oh, it's booting. MediaTek processor, okay. Android, that's familiar and comforting. It's also kind of strange that there's no setup sequence. Like, who set this up? Does that make you feel confident seeing it already set up there? So the only thing that exists on the main screen here is a phone icon. Pretty standard Android phone app. And then the remaining apps in here, what do we have? Messaging, Google settings, maps, Play Store. Pretty straightforward. I mean, it is Android. You can put whatever you want. All right, let's test out this camera. On a small little screen, it looks okay. Probably not for long. Probably not when we make it bigger. I mean, Will can be the judge. You can get in close on that. And what do you say? Pretty dim. Not the best. Look at the fingerprints on there already. Now I'm gonna go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi. Ooh, not the strongest Wi-Fi. It's taking a while, and these 2 things that it's sensed already are the lights. These lights have Wi-Fi built in. They're right here, and it's got like 2 bars for each. I see nothing for our actual network. Oh no. And now it dropped one of the lights. The lights are right here, and they broadcast. There it is. 1 bar. Is this gonna work? Probably not. Oh, look at the typing. Holy. Let's see if it's even gonna connect here. It's the weakest Wi-Fi. I've ever seen on any smartphone ever featured here. Oh, connected. Holy, we are barely connected to Wi-Fi right now. Oh, look at that. The default homepage that's been set up is gmail.cpm because the person that input it for this device couldn't do so because of how small the keyboard is. They put a P instead of an O. Can I even, what can I say? If it can't get Wi-Fi from, we've never had a device here that can't connect. I mean, with that level of Wi-Fi, this is borderline useless. All right, let's try a hotspot from this Galaxy S8 right beside it. Okay, mobile hotspot is on. If it can't connect to this, well, there you go. I don't know what to tell you. Come on. Oh, Galaxy S8 full bars. Okay, so it's totally a range thing. There we go, we're connected. Now let's try this again. I go back to the browser. Let's do a quick search here. I'm gonna try to type out unbox therapy. Hopefully it'll guess. How soon will it guess? UNB, yes, I can do that. Oh, how about the latest video? Look how much text is shown. It's the most, and then that's what you get. You can't fit a lot on here, okay? Now we will get a quick speaker demo out of this and subtitles pre-enabled.
It's probably got the latest specs. It's probably got the greatest camera, the fastest processor.
Oh, that's pretty,
That's what you thought. You're probably wrong.
It's pretty harsh. It's tough to say much about it. I guess it's kind of unique. Don't spend 85 bucks on this. You can get an actual decent phone for like 100 bucks. Like something that's usable, that you can connect to Wi-Fi. I mean, the Wi-Fi range thing, that's a deal breaker on its own. It's kind of nice that it's different, that it's rugged, but with the connectivity issue, the tininess of the typing and so on, the way you have to crack it open to get access inside, the Wi-Fi thing is the deal breaker. You gotta be able to connect. I mean, you're impressing no one. Oh, check out my mini little phone. Like, yeah, what can you do on it? Like, bring up some YouTube or something. No, I don't really do that too much. Save your 83 bucks, you know? I guess that's the message here. It's not often that there's a clear-cut kind of answer, but I think today is that day. All right, don't buy the Hippipu J5 Plus. You probably already knew that, but now it's confirmed. It's been confirmed right here on Unbox Therapy. Who's bringing you the heat? Who's bringing you the truth? Uncle Lou, that's who, all right? So we might as well try to do question time on the device here. So let's bring that browser back up, and the most recent video, it's like, it's full bars right here, right there on the end of the table. It's down to 2 bars now. YouTube. You can't. You cannot press that dot. You cannot press that dot. I broke it. All right, question time. Let's see what the people of the Unbox Therapy community are talking about today. So here's a question from Splash Myers on Twitter. What do you think of the new goldish color on the new iPhones? Now, I've seen this. I mean, I haven't handled it myself, but it's this kind of dim, brushed, faded type of gold. I don't know. I guess I don't mind it. It wouldn't be my choice. Would not be my first choice. I tend to go for the darker colored phones. But hey, options are good. You got it working? Oh! It just died. It just turned off. Would you use the Lambo phone as your daily device? That comes from Jay Wolfs. No. And to be honest, I don't think it's a terrible device. I saw a bunch of people in the comments saying that they thought that it was some kind of rebranded ZTE Axon, and I think they might be right, although maybe a little more than rebranding because they've completely reworked the casing around it. But if that's the phone that it is, yes, it's incredibly overpriced, but it's usable. Objectively speaking, which iPhone do you think has more bang for its buck? Is it the iPhone 8 or the iPhone 10? We've all heard that this iPhone 10 is going to be $1,000 to start, which is a lot of money. Now, some people on Twitter, they hit me up. They said, $1,000, it's not that much. I love it. I'm buying it. I don't care. That's fine. Like, everybody, you decide what you want to spend your cash on. But the thing is, the smartphone market, it hasn't been sitting still. There are many great choices out there for half that price. Now, and even less than that. Can Apple continue to charge these exorbitant figures? I'm not forgetting about you either, Samsung, with the Note 8. I'm an equal opportunity kind of guy here. I think they're both quite expensive given the other options on the market. So from that standpoint, I think you could argue that the iPhone 8 might represent the better value. All right, so there you have it. That wraps up this video. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, if you want to be included in question time, make sure to leave your questions down below in the comments, and who knows, you may make it